Good evening, guests and fellow Toastmasters. A very warm welcome to the meeting number 83 of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. I am Toastmaster Sudhir Gaur, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Our club's mission is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which the members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. As a sergeant at arms, I must highlight some key points for today's meeting. The meeting is blocked for 2 hours, and we urge you to stay for the entire duration to get the maximum benefit out of it. Your video should be on, and your audio should be off. Audio should be on only when you are called or need to speak. Regarding topics related to sex, religion, and politics, even though Toastmasters International does not restrict speaking on this topic, at the Gabbys Toastmaster clubs, we request everyone to be mindful, responsible, and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. We urge you to be cognizant that we as a club practice diversity and inclusion in letter and spirit, hence ensuring that there is no sexist, racist, or other undertones that create hostility and discomfort for the members and guests. Now, let me call upon the presiding officer of today's meeting, an experienced B2B sales professional and a certified soft skill trainer with a decade of industry exposure. Currently, she is pursuing a full-time master's degree in US. She is a mindful introvert, striving to become a profound public speaker. Grateful for the camaraderie of the Toastmasters fraternity, she actively serves as a club mentor, club coach, and an area director across various districts. While continuously learning and growing through her pathways, she also served as the president of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. Please help me with the welcoming presiding officers of today's meeting, Toastmaster Smruti S. Mohanty. Over to you, presiding officer Smruti.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sudhir. Can we hear it for our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Sudhir Gaur? As a presiding officer, it's my honor to officially open this particular meeting. Meeting number 83 of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. Each meeting brings with its possibility of transformation, the spark of inspiration, and the opportunity to shape not just better speakers, but a better versions of ourselves. This is not exactly me, but this is the hangover of the last Saturday meeting which we all had, both members and guests who joined us. Yet, I was about to get over the meeting, and again, we have another meeting here on Tuesday. So I hereby really cherish the members, visiting guests, and the esteemed Toastmasters to join this particular meeting. Well, you are not here by chance, let me tell you one thing. Today is part of your journey to greatness. Whether you are here to conquer your fear of speaking, sharpen your leadership skills, or simply want to connect with like-minded individuals, know that you are in the right place at the right time. So now let's begin by inviting our guests to briefly introduce themselves. In quick 30 seconds, please feel free to share your name, what drew you today to join this particular meeting. And remember, every great story begins with a single and a quick introduction. We are excited to hear about you. May I take this opportunity to call our few guests. Let me go to my gallery mode and see. Okay, may I request Sameen Fatima? Are you a guest or a visiting Toastmaster? If you'd like to come on camera or unmute yourself. Okay, no problem. I was actually about to ask distinguished Toastmaster Sourav that we can see someone with you. Would you please help us understand the guest joining you, and maybe the guest can let us know about himself, please?
So I have with me and Nizam, and he is. I'm right now in Vizag, Vishakhapatnam, in India, and he is my client. And he heard about Toastmasters, so I told him about it. So that's why he joined us. Just I will let him introduce himself.
Yeah, hello. Hi, I'm Nizam. So, as Mr. Sourav just gave a brief introduction about me, we actually talked over lunch about this. So, I was like, he said that he's a public speaker, and I had no idea. I was like, oh, I am really glad, but because I am actually not very fond of public speaking. So he was like, yeah, there's this thing called Toastmasters. So he said, there would be meetings like these where we interact with people with a, a certain quantity of people, a certain number of people. Maybe share thoughts about stuff. So it's like you should join. You can first explore. And he was actually supposed to leave now, and I was supposed to join later, but his flight got cancelled. So he was staying, and here I am with you guys right now. So yeah.
Beautiful example of
Nizam
being.
actually, Nizam is they run the biggest and one of the iconic brands of Vizag in men's fashion, called MF Khan. If you have ever come to Vizag, you have heard of MF Khan. If you're planning to come to Vizag, please do visit MF Khan. It's one of the biggest fashion brands in Vizag. It's like a cult here. So thank you, Nizam,
Yeah,
for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nizam. That's what a beautiful example of tactfulness, where you are actually there at the right time, at the right place with the right person. So welcome to the meeting, and we assure you to have a great time with us, with our respective members and guests. Moving ahead, may I request Shankar? Shankar, if you are a guest or a visiting Toastmaster, would you like to share something about yourself? If you are speaking, you are still on mute.
I think Shankar, I have only invited. Shankar, right? I think I shared the link with him. Is that you, Shankar? Yes. Shankar, you can unmute yourself. Yeah. Yeah, you can unmute yourself and introduce yourself. Yeah, there he is.
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, sir. Myself, Shankar. I'm working as an accountant in a landscaping company. So actually, I wanted to improve my communication skill. Often I communicate with the clients. So I was just Googling the network and the internet. So I got this Gabby International. Last time I tried to coordinate, but I contact, but I'm not able to connect. But this time somehow I got this link, sir. I just wanted to improve my communication. That's why I wanted to come here, sir. And even public speaking.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shankar, for joining this particular meeting. Now, may I request, most welcome, may I request, I see Meenakshi just coming on camera, and I can see her being a visiting Toastmaster. May I request Meenakshi to please help us with a quick 30-second introduction?
Hi, can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry. Could you just repeat that, please?
Wanted to understand about you a bit. Maybe our members would love to know a bit about yourself.
Sure thing. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Meenakshi. I'm from the Speak Magic Toastmasters Club based in Chennai. And I'm a voracious reader. I'm a freelance content creator. And the reason I joined Toastmasters is so that I can speak a bit slowly. People say I speak very fast and I'm a very dramatic person. So hopefully you all can follow what I'm saying someday.
Thank you so much, Meenakshi. We have all our reasons to join Toastmaster, and I love the reason for which you joined, right? So thanks a lot. I wish you all the best with the practice. Now, may I request quickly Priyanka? Priyanka, are you a guest or a visiting Toastmaster? Priyanka, I see
Hi.
you unmuted. Yeah, please.
Hello.
I can hear you now.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, I'm Priyanka Chitarikar. Actually, I just the video which was posted yesterday. It was a familiarization video basically that caught my eye. So I wanted to check out what exactly it is. I have attended just one meeting. I have joined as a Toastmaster at Nagpur Club. So Gabby's that lecture caught my eye, and I wanted to explore the how the meeting is. So after coming from my office, I was like, no, I want to attend this meeting. I kept all my kids, and all of them are in some other room. So here I am. I look forward
Thank
for
you
the meeting. Thank you.
so much, Priyanka. Feel free to even ask them to join our meeting. We don't mind until unless we cannot facilitate for them. But I hope you have a great time here. I see Samin again raising hand. Samin, can you speak now? At that time, we were unable to hear you.
Yeah, sure. Good evening. Hi, Toastmasters. I'm Samin, an MBA student, specialized in finance. I've realized the importance of strong communication skills in standing out during interviews and excelling in a professional environment. I have joined Toastmaster to improve my public speaking, boost my confidence, and learn from this supportive community.
Thank you so much, Samin, for sharing your insights and the reason why you want to and keen to join. Thank you so much. Well, we have a combination of a good Toastmasters and visiting Toastmasters and guest as well. Uh, Maybe in interest of time, if in case I missed asking you, please hold on to the same. You can express yourself on chat, introduce yourself. Else, wait for a specific segments where you will get equal opportunity to share your views, to share your thoughts. Even if you don't get a chance, then wait till the end of the meeting. I'll come back and have a quick chat with you to know more about you. As we have a
Yes.
good combination of everybody, let me tell you something. We are here in a non-profit organization or a community which is remarkable in itself. I'll tell you something which related to Toastmaster, which I feel often that life throws us to a situation which demands courage, whether it's about speaking up your idea or leading a team or even finding the right words to inspire someone. That's what Toastmasters offers. A safe space to as a practice ground or maybe a launch pad for those moments. So here we are to uh, turn fear into the fuel, the mistakes into milestones, and aspirations into achievement. So do not hesitate to speak today because it is your chance, it's your meeting. Well, speaking about achievements, I feel so honored and proud to share two important things. One is the newest member who joined us last week. So please help me welcome the new member of the Gabbys family, Toastmaster Malti. I don't see her, but in her absentia, I welcome Toastmaster Malti to our club. We all are looking forward to see you grow along with all our members. Second, it is quite important that the way we communicate, the way we use our words, but do you think it's only about words? It's also about a mixture of everything. Maybe the way I loudly use my hands, or someone who is pretty much good with nods or expression or micro expression. Well, that's the part which we often forget to use optimally. In case you really want to make a proper utilization of all your non-verbal gestures, your body language, then please join us again on Thursday, 23rd January, 7 p.m. for an exclusive meeting. I'll come back with more details towards the end leg while explaining about a special person who is going to take our education session dedicatedly about unlocking the power of gestures and body language. So please wait till the end of the meeting to know more about the same. Now, coming back to Toastmasters meeting, let me welcome the TMOD, which is the Toastmaster of the day, who will take us to a journey with a theme and help us understand more about the power of habits. Habits like the way we have the habit of joining Toastmasters meeting every week. So she is Toastmaster Kala. May I request the Zoom moderator to equally spotlight her? Toastmaster Kala is a she is working as a superintendent in water board. She loves to play badminton and recently she has developed this passion of attending Toastmasters meeting. May I request Toastmaster Kala to help us understand the power of habits of Toastmasters in this particular meeting. The virtual stage is all yours. Please put your hands together to welcome our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kala. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam President Smruti. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. Welcome you all to 83rd meeting of Gabbys Toastmasters Club. Today's theme says Power of Habits. As we all know that habits are very powerful. If we cultivate good habits, it makes us more powerful and strong. For me, I inculcate the habit of morning walk and morning prayer. This made me so strong and so powerful. Dear Toastmasters, what about you? What are the good qualities, good habits which you cultivate and which made you strong? Would anyone share?
Listening.
What are the good habits which you have cultivated or which made you strong? Anyone, please?
Listening.
Listening. Very good. Then
I started yoga recently. It's been going good.
yeah. Yes, it's very, very essential for present situation. It's very good. Next.
And
collect
reading
books.
books. Reading books.
Reading book. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Dear Toastmasters, now I would like to share a small story about today's theme. How habits makes us so powerful. There was a boy by name Arjun. He was living in a village. He was a very interested, very intelligent boy. But he is very lazy, very lethargic. He is spending his time not doing anything, always sleeping under a tree or always playing in the water. But he had a great ambition to become a scholar. This was noted by his father, and his father decided to send him to an old wise man who was living apart from the village on the top tip of the mountain. As his father wished, Arjun went to see an old wise man. As soon as wise old man saw this boy, wise old man replied, "Oh, for what sake you're here? I know for what sake you're here." Then the boy asked, "Master, I would love to achieve something great in life, but what I have to do? How I can achieve this?" Master replied, he had an empty glass jar and he had a sack of pebbles. He handed over that empty jar and a sack of pebbles to Arjun and said, "Every day when you complete a useful work, you drop a pebble into a jar. After 30 days, once you complete this task, please come and meet me." But Arjun was in dilemma. He was puzzled. He asked, "Master, I would love to achieve something greatness in life, but by doing this small work, small habit, how do I achieve greatness in life?" Master didn't reply anything. With his dilemma, the boy went back with an empty jar and a sack of pebbles. After 1 or 2 days, again the boy spending time without doing anything. After a few days, boy decided to do some useful work. First day, he cleaned his room and he dropped a pebble into a jar. Next day, again, the boy helped to his parents. He dropped a pebble into a jar. Every day, by doing a small useful work, the boy was inspired to do more work. He became disciplined, courageous, confident. And after 30 days, the entire jar was filled with the pebbles. He became more confident and happier. He decided to meet old wise man. And as soon as wise old man saw the boy, he asked, "My dear boy, what did you learn?" Then the boy replied, "Master, I learned a lot because of your small task. I become more confident, courageous, and I become very disciplined." And the master replied, "My dear boy, success doesn't come overnight. It comes from a small work, small things, small habits. When you do it in a proper way, you can achieve greatness in life." After listening this, the boy was very happy and he went back to his house to achieve something great in his life. Dear Toastmasters, this small story reveals that to achieve something greatness in life, first we have to start from small thing or from small habit. And as we all know that good habits brings us good fortune. This is all about today's theme. To take this meeting forward, in any Toastmasters meeting, we have three main segments, that is prepared speech session, table topic, and general evaluation session. To conduct general evaluation, we have a fabulous general evaluator today. To say about today's general evaluator, he is an avid non-fiction book enthusiast, a dedicated practitioner of David Allen's Getting Things Done method, and a prominent EXCO member at Toastmasters Indiranagar Pride. Dear Toastmasters, please put your hands together to welcome today's general evaluator, Punith CK, on stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kala. Toastmaster, it's a community that helps individual to build a skill. It is like a safety net where we will practice till we feel comfortable. Does feedback help being efficient in building a skill? I believe in it. Toastmasters give much importance to the feedback. Hence, we have general evaluator and evaluation team. My role as a general evaluator, it is pretty simple to define. Observe the meeting, make a note, and share the feedback in the evaluation session. I have a team, we call them TAGL role. This team helps me to assess the general quality of the meeting. Now, let's know more about our team roles. Now, let me call upon today's timer, Toastmaster Rahul V. His current hobbies are running and reading books, but he's also having fun being back to Toastmaster and picking up on roles and giving speeches. Over to you, Toastmaster Rahul. Please share the role of timer.
Thank you for the wonderful introduction, General Evaluator. So, as the timer, I will be evaluating the Toastmasters and guests. I will also time the table topic speakers, formal speeches, and the evaluations. I will also alert the speaker of the time they have left using the green card and the yellow card and the red card. For the table topic session, at 1 minute, I will show the green card, and at 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. The same thing with the prepared speeches as well. At 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will show the red card. And coming to evaluation, so at 2 minutes, I'll be showing the green card. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I'll show the red card. This is the introduction of the timer. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul. That's about timer. Now let's move on to the next role, that is our counter. Today's our counter is Toastmaster Priyamvada Sharma. Toastmaster Priyamvada Sharma is a 24-year-old diving headfirst into the fascinating world of psychology. She is all about connecting with folks. It's like a fuel for her soul. Over to you, Toastmaster Priyamvada. Please share the role of her counter.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Hello, everyone. I am the AHA counter for today's meeting. And as a AHA counter, it is my duty to listen and make a note of unnecessary words and sounds used by all the speakers and role players. So, I'll be sharing my report during the evaluation session, and this report would contain 5 major areas: filler words, inappropriate interjections such as instance, ah, well, so you know, use of crutch words, which are basically actually this thing, repetitive words or phrases in the form of I, this means, unintentional long or short pauses made by the speakers. I will present my rest of the report when the general evaluator calls upon me. Thank you and all the best, everyone. Over to our general evaluator.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Priyamvada. Let me take a challenge to use less filler words in today's meeting. Let's move on to the next role. It is Grammarian. Today's grammarian is Toastmaster Sudhir. He is an ambivert who loves reading as much as watching movies. If he is not available at the office or home, you will find him on the playing ground, experimenting new things in his hobby, but not sticking to anything is a second nature. Apart from this, he is an engineer who works with flying machines. Over to you, Toastmaster Sudhir. Please share the role of grammarian.
Thank you, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a grammarian, I am responsible for paying close attention to all the speakers and listening carefully to their language uses. I will note any misuse of the English language as well as any outstanding word, quotes, saying, or thoughts as well. As a grammarian, I also must introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word of the day suits with the power of habits, the theme that is forte, spelled as Forte, forte, which means an area in which you are strong or good. Synonyms are assets, specialty, strength, or strong points. Examples: cooking is her forte. Charming is his forte, a superpower he finds more persuasive than hypnosis. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day, forte, Forte. I will give a word of the day report and grammatical uses report when called upon during the meeting. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudhir. Do we have a listener today?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Mita,
Today's listener is Toastmaster Mita. And over to you, Toastmaster Mita. And before sharing your role, let's have a quick intro of yours and then share your intro, share the role of listener. Over to you, Mita.
So, happy evening, Toastmasters, guests, and fellow Toastmasters. As a listener, I'll be testing your listening skills. I'll make a note of some key points and will ask you some few questions when called upon, and I'll give you a report by called upon by General Evaluator. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mehta. Okay, I missed Toastmaster Mehta ma'am intro. Okay, I will come back with Toastmaster Mehta ma'am intro during the evaluation session. Now I'm looking forward to have fun, and I would like to explore today's meeting. and get to know more about power of habits. And I hope we all have our own takeaways in today's meeting. With this, I hand over the stage back to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kala. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, General Evaluator. A big round of applause to today's General Evaluator, Toastmaster Punith CK. Dear Toastmasters, it's a time to begin our first session, that is prepared speech session. Today we have two fabulous prepared speeches. Our first speaker is attempting icebreaker speech, that is L1P1, path dynamic leadership, and the time is 5 to 7 minutes. I request Evaluator Smruti as Mohanty to read the guidelines of the speech.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kala. This is an icebreaker speech. Just a quick correction, the timing is of 4 to 6 minutes for the speaker. The purpose of this particular speech is for the member to introduce himself or herself to the club and learn basic structure of public speaking. Today, our speaker is attempting the path of dynamic leadership, level 1, project 1. Over to you, Toastmaster Kala.
Thank you, Smruti. A big round of applause to Toastmasters. Dear Toastmasters, to say about first speaker, our first speaker is Asia editor for Australia New Zealand Bank's economics research team. She has over 10 years of experience in the edtech and fintech domain. She is a Triple Crown winner and a president of ANZ Manita Toastmasters. She enjoys talking to people and collecting stories and believes in making a difference through the power of words. Dear Toastmasters, please put your hands together to welcome our first speaker, Roshni Banerjee. And the speech title is The President. The President, Toastmaster Roshni Banerjee. Over to you.
The United States of America elected the dash president, Donald Trump. Do any of you know which number of presidents, which president he is? The number?
47.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mita. Donald Trump, the 47th president of the United States of America. There was one more important election that happened less than a year ago. Narendra Modi. He became the prime minister of one of the largest democracies in the world. So overall, we have had two great leaders. Debatable? Yes. We have had two great leaders being elected to lead superpowers. What do you think is a common denominator there, where there is one president and a prime minister? I would rather use the word power. Two people in power. What was the common underlying factor there? Anybody would like to take a guess? Let me answer. Thank you so much. Authority. Let me give you a simple example. They related to the aspirations and hopes and dreams of the people. They caught the pulse of the people. They knew what the masses wanted. And that's how they won their elections. There were a lot of other factors at play. And I know that the Gabbys International online does not allow the discussion of politics. So I am not going to make the speech about the president who was sworn in today. This speech is not going to debate how there were so many similarities, because yes, I did study. What were the similarities in these two people who were who some called racist, some called egomaniac, some used many other colorful words. So what were the similarities that mattered? What mattered was that they connected with the people. So I'm going to bring that back at the end of my speech and tell you how it is relevant. I'm the master of my soul. I'm the captain of my fate. Anybody heard that before? I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. I was hoping somebody would correct me there. It's a very beautiful quote from a poem called Invictus. Football fans here, have you seen that movie? where Matt Damon led the country to victory? I'm going to paste the name of the movie at the end of the session in the chat so that you all can go and watch that movie, because that is yet another movie which talks about how people and thoughts and leaders have the power to change a community and change the mindset of the people. William Ernest Henley wrote the poem Invictus. I'm the master of my fate, the captain of my soul. And that really resonates with me. I have carried that with me. I have pasted it on my mood board. I have put it as a quote on my sticky note. Why did I do that? Because I strongly believe that at the end of the day, we are really the ones who control our fate. All the people in this meeting room, all of you have made a conscious choice to be here. All of you have made certain conscious choices in your lives as well. So those are the conscious choices and decisions that brought you to this stage in your life. How often have you felt that you are just drifting along, like the decisions are being made for you, that you are living up to the expectation of some people? I know it has happened to me. There have been times when I felt that I was powerless, especially when I was perhaps a very moody, disoriented teenager. I felt that I was not connected to the pulse. I did not know who I was, what I wanted. That was the time I felt adrift. As I grew older, I realized that it is not about making others happy, fulfilling others' expectation, or fulfilling what society needs from me. It's more about understanding who I am as a person and what resonates with me. So a lot of a lot of mental health work went in the background to make me the person who I am today, who believes in the fact that yes, I can go ahead and change my future and change my present. So all of those listening to me today, I hope you acknowledge that you do have the choice to make a difference in your own lives. The next quote that resonates with me is, ask for what you want and be prepared for it. I wanted to be the president of ANZ Manita Toastmasters Club. I worked for it. I educated myself. As a new Toastmaster who was just starting her path last year, I was not very sure that I am qualified enough or eligible enough to lead a club of people. But somehow, when I started putting an effort towards it, and I asked the universe, please guide me, let me win this particular election. Because yes, I had to stand for election in a club full of people and tell them why I need to be considered as a president. So yes, when I asked for it, I worked for it, I planned for it, it happened. So all of you here, if you don't have a goal at the moment, I'm sure all of you do, whether it's in your professional career, as a parent, as a colleague, as a friend, you all have certain goals and you think that something is not possible. It is possible if you work for it. It is possible if you plan for it and put the effort in it. So let that be your second takeaway from my icebreaker speech. Ask for what you want and be prepared to get it. I will close my speech with my favorite quote. And when you want something, the entire universe will conspire to help you get it. Can anybody guess which this line comes from, which particular movie or book?
Om Shanti.
Power of subconscious mind.
Thank you so much. All the
Okay.
answers, because this thought has been echoed across Paulo Coelho's work, across Shah Rukh Khan's works, and a lot of other places. So it's not a specific quote attributed to any author. It's just a mindset that when you really want something, things will fall into place because your mindset has changed. You're starting actively doing things to get that thing. So yes, if you're working at a bank, you're working at a corporate, you're a student, you're a school, you are like somebody just doing something, make sure that you're actually actively asking the universe to fulfill your dreams. And somehow, you never know, down the line it will come true, because Donald Trump did manage to become the second president who is a convicted person. So yes, magic does happen. Sometimes even the most novice Toastmaster can also become the president of a very good club. So with that thought, I'll leave you with the challenge. Please believe in the universe. Please believe in yourself, and things will come true. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Roshni. A wonderful speech. I request everyone, please stand up and give her a big round of applause. Please be seated. With this, let's move on to the next speech. Our next speaker is attempting L1P3 speech, and the project name is Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. Time is 5 to 7 minutes. I request Evaluator Toastmaster Sunil Gupta to read out the guidelines of the speech.
Today, Rahul Suban is going to present level 1 P3 introduction to vocal variety and body language of the path motivational strategies. The purpose of the project is to practice using vocal variety and body language to enhance our speech. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil. A big round of applause to Toastmaster Sunil. Dear Toastmasters, our second speaker is attempting L1P3 speech. And to say about our second speaker, presently he is working as a subject matter expert at the Commonwealth Bank of Australia, and he holds gold medal in his academics. Presently pursuing MBA, and he has achieved over 600 certifications from top universities. And he is passionate about team sports, social cause volunteering, writing, blogging, and interested to do yoga and hiking, travel, photography, whatnot. Dear Toastmasters, please put your hands together to welcome our second speaker, Toastmaster Rahul. And the speech title is Turn Back Around. Turn Back Around, Toastmaster Rahul. Over to you.
Thank you, TMOD Kala. A very good evening, Toastmasters. Turn back around. I want you to turn back around. I didn't really mean it. I just want you to close your eyes. Everyone, please cooperate with me. Just close your eyes. And turn back around in time where you had a situation in your life where you felt you lost everything, where you felt you were down, where you were demotivated. You put yourself into a situation that you've hit the rock bottom. And that is where you have to imagine of those people. It could be your friend, it could be your mentor, it could be your parent, your partner, your colleague, anyone who made that flower to blossom in you, who made the change in you to rise up again. You can open up. We have different situations in our life, and we are a product of those situations. When I say the speech title, Turn Back Around, what I mean is there are situations in our life where we have to revisit our past. And sometimes we'll have to go forward in time and to check where do we stand. At times, I always thought that when I think about wounds, be it physical wounds or mental wounds, I thought it is something that's causing me a discomfort. I ran to my grandmom and I said, I often come back from school with a hurt, with a physical wound. When I grew older, when I was exposed to the external world, I started to be impacted even mentally. Like a cocoon, once it comes out, how it will be impacted to the whole temperature situations of the world, so are you when you step out of your comfort zones of life. So when I came out, when I started to figure out life, even there was mental distress that I had to go through. With each of this, my grandmom told me that these wounds are something that you shouldn't be worried about. Be it physical or emotional, when you have a wound, don't take it as a wound. Take it as a feeling that makes you healed. You have a wound because you get healed out of it. And that is the resilience I'm trying to build upon. That is a forte in my life. For me, whenever I face any situation, I try building upon on the word called resilience. Like how you have to spring back like a bamboo from any situation in your life, so you have to give resilience as a skill in your life to overcome any challenges. In my professional life, when I just started at Australia New Zealand Bank, it was a whole bit of challenges that was just lined up upon me. Challenges where we had numerous amount of technologies that was coming in, and there's no much of time. In the business world, one thing that's always constant is have to keep ticking with time. And when you figure out that ticking time is something that's happening for everyone. Time is ticking for you, time is ticking for the other person. And when I'm speaking here, so is my timer's time ticking, right? So in this gamut of life, you should know how to face each and every difficulties, and you have to overcome it. William Shakespeare once said, "It is not in the stars to hold your destiny, but it is within yourself." So is it in our life. Every moment that you have, be it good, be it unpleasant, be it whatever it is a blessing that you have in your life. And once you start seeing it as a blessing, your life will be magical. And this is something that I've explored from my own life. I come from a joint family. I have a support system at home. When I hear about different people from different states coming down to Bangalore, coming down to different place to work, what I hear is they lack a support system. People depend upon the social networking. Today, people are much more dependent on social media than the personal one-to-one connections you should have with your family, with your loved ones, with your partners. Even though we are so close in this social world, we are still very far away, distanced by this distances that we create by ourselves. So I'm here to tell you that whatever situation that you're going through in your life, given your courage to fight it out. Bruce Lee once said that it is not the person who knows 50,000 different kind of punches he's afraid of, but he's really afraid of the person who practices 50,000, just one punch 50,000 times. So even in your life, give that resilience to yourself to fight out against any situation that's coming against you. Don't ever think of those situations as situations that is coming against you, but think these are situations that is a wound that's going to be healed. These are situations that you can revisit always to learn from. So that is how I have a perspective in my life, where I see that every misfortunes that I come across, I don't actually call that as a misfortune. Even though we have to label it as a misfortune, I call it as a blessing, because each of these situations are modeling you to be who you are. And to be defining to be who you are, there's nobody else's definition you need to take. It's all about what you really want to be that you become. I'm just taking that quote from Roshni's speech, where she did say that whatever you want to be, you will become that. It's just that once you start giving in yourself, even the world will conspire to make it happen. So start believing in yourself, and you will see the change within you. And to wind up, I would say that you should always be the change that if the world wants to see something out of you, right, you have to start seeing the change within yourself. So be the change that you want to see. So once you start being the change that you want to see, definitely even the world will start acknowledging you. And don't ever go for other people's definitions about who you want to be in your life. Always try to be the best version of what you can be. So thank you, Toastmasters, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul. It's really an amazing speech. A big round of applause to our second speaker, Toastmaster Rahul. Okay, Toastmasters, with this, let's move on to the next session. Before that, we have a small break of 5 minutes. We will be back after 5 minutes. Hi, Toastmasters. Shall we start the meeting?
Yes.
Okay. Dear Toastmasters, let's move on to the next session, that is table topic session. Before moving to the table topic session, I have a few questions about today's theme. Toastmasters. The word HABIT, habit. Anyone know the abbreviation of this word habit? H stands for, any guesses? H stands for healthy. A stands for, any guesses, Toastmasters? Okay. A stands for attitude, and then B stands for behavior, I stands for initiate, and T stands for thoughtfulness. This is the small abbreviation of habit. Toastmasters, in our day-to-day society, we could see two sort of people. That is, common people and highly effective people. What makes this differentiate? The main purpose or the main base of this differentiation is, if we cultivate good habit, we comes under the category of highly effective people. Therefore, today I have a few points that what are the habits of highly effective people. The first point is, to become a highly effective people, we have to cultivate the habit of proactive in our commitments. Most of us, we used to procrastinate the work, but highly effective people, they are committed for their goals. So therefore, they'll get 100% success. And second is, experiment to keep the end in mind. Most of us, we are very active if we start any project or if we join to any college or school. But later on, we are not interested or we left by not completing that project or anything. But effective people, they'll complete any task. If they take small or if they take any big project, they'll concentrate and they'll complete till the end. They have the same energy till the end. And the third point is, prioritize your tasks. Most of us will fail over a year. Every day we have many works, but we have to learn to prioritize the work. Then we really get success. And the fourth point is, think win. If we join for any game or if we are going to do something, most of us common people, what we will do, will think of negative. If I fail, if I lost. But effective people, what they'll do, they'll think of always winning. Therefore, they always win in any game or in any work. And the fifth point is, practice to understand first. First, we have to understand the point or understand the problem. Most of us will fail here. We used to misunderstand. But effective people, first they'll understand the situation, then they act accordingly. And the sixth point is, learn to synergize. We never used to mingle with the people. We want to be alone. But there is a saying that network is net worth. If we mingle with the people, we will come to know more ideas. So therefore, effective people always communicate with the people and they always used to synergize. And the seventh point is, sharpen your saw. Here, saw means our body. We have to keep our physical and mental body very healthy. So these are all the points which Effective people cultivate. By this, they'll get good success in their life. Dear Toastmasters, this is all about today's theme, and let's begin our next session, table topic session. As we all know that table topic session is an impromptu session. Here, our table topic master will give you a topic, and we have to speak about the topic within 1 to 2 minutes of time. And to conduct this session, today we have a fabulous table topic master. Presently, he is a software engineer at Redisys. He got engineering degree from NIT Allahabad. He enjoys playing badminton and chess. Dear Toastmasters, please put your hands together to welcome today's table topic master, Prasang Mani.
And good evening, Toastmaster and guest. Welcome to the table topic season of today's meeting. Many of us consider this the most challenging and the most rewarding part of a Toastmaster meeting, and rightly so, because table topic prepare you for impromptu speaking and help train us to quickly organize and express our thoughts. We can think of the table topic speech as a mini speech with an opening, a body, and a conclusion. During table topic, I will invite a member or a guest to attempt a table topic. I will give out the table topic once the participant confirm their willingness to attempt the topic. While you are free to volunteer, we may not be able to accommodate all the volunteers. At the Gabi, we believe in giving an opportunity to those who are more keen to participate and those who need a little nudge. I will be using my discretion as the table topic master. In case we are not able to give an opportunity to a volunteer, please don't be disheartened. This is always There is always one more meeting. There is never a dearth of opportunity in the Toastmaster. Each speaker will get 1 to 2 minutes of time. You need to speak a minimum of 1 minute and a maximum of 2 minutes 30 seconds. To qualify for polling, green card will be shown at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. You will get an additional 30-second grace time to wrap up your speech by 2 minutes 30 seconds. We will have 5 to 6 table topic speakers today, and each of them will also be evaluated by a table topic evaluator during the general evaluation session. So those who are willing to take part can raise their hand and take part. Yeah. Rishi, would you like to take part in the give a chance, get a chance? Bindu Joseph, Rishi. Oh, Meenakshi. We have Meenakshi. Okay.
Actually, two people had raised their hands before me. I would love to go first, but two others had also raised their hands.
Okay. Yeah, you can go first and then we'll take.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So the topic for you is what is one habit you have picked up
So,
recently?
Sorry, your voice was breaking.
is Meenakshi the first speaker?
Yes, Meenakshi. So the topic for you is what is one habit you have picked up recently?
Okay, so I can start now. The timer has started.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so hello, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am back this time for the table topics. And one habit I picked up recently is journaling. I got a new planner this year for 2025 because I am somebody who speaks a lot and I'm somebody who speaks very fast. So somebody told me recently that writing is the slowest form of thinking. If you're somebody who speaks very fast, it's probably because you think very fast. And since your thoughts are running so fast in your head, that's why you have the urge to speak faster and faster so that you can keep up. At least that's the case for me, which is why someone said try journaling or get a planner and track your thoughts because it's the slowest form of thinking. And this habit, I would say, I try to journal at least 2-3 times a week. Initially, it was extremely boring because it required me to sit down, mindfully focus on one thing, and genuinely, understand my thoughts, which was very difficult, especially for somebody as dramatic as me. If I want to say something dramatic, I just use my hands and my expressions. But in text, I tend to press the pen a bit harder or write in full caps to convey what I'm writing. So that was initially very difficult and boring, but this habit has helped me articulate my thoughts better. It has helped me slow down, become a lot more mindful, and process my thoughts in a better way. And hopefully, it will also help me speak a bit slowly in the future, which is the end goal. So thank you to the Table Topics Master for giving me this, because it got me a chance to, showcase my forte, which is writing, and also my planner, which I love. Please clap for me because I used the word of the day. Thank you, and back to you.
Yes, surely. Okay, thanks. We always wish that our minds would work faster, but I think sometimes it is problem also. Okay, so Priyanka, would you like to take part? Rishi, Priyanka, Rishi. Yes. So, yeah, Rishi can go next.
Yep.
Hello? Priyanka here.
I think Toastmaster Mani's screen is stuck. Is the same with Rahul? Can you please second it?
Yeah, it is stuck.
Also, his screen is stuck.
Oh, sorry, I just got disconnected. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay, so the topic for you is, what is the most useful habit you have ever learned?
All right, thank you. One of the most useful habits that I notice can be very useful and which I've learned from is definitely being consistent, because it very much relates to the book which I've read called as the Atomic Habits, in which if you improve 1% per day, you can definitely end up improving 365% after a year, which consists of 365 days per year. A year, yeah. And not only that, the effect of compounding itself is something that we can always look forward to. And not only not only when it comes to talking about consistency, but when it comes to consistency itself, it requires a lot of other parts that we have to be able to take part of, such as patience, having resilience, and many more. So I would definitely encourage each and every one here to pursue and being consistent. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Rishi, for taking a topic and speaking on the table topic. Next, we have Haris, DTM Haris.
Hi.
Okay, so the topic for you is, what is one habit you admire in others? What is the one habit you admire in others?
Table Topic Master, thank you for this wonderful topic. What is that one habit which I admire in others? In fact, it is not one habit I admire in other. I admire everything which is served in front of me as a platter. Anything which I feel that I lack, anything which I feel that the other person is doing better than me, anything which is something which I don't have, all those habits I admire. I'm like that sponge, just sitting in front of a block of ocean of knowledge and soaking in whatever is best served in front of me. So when it comes to admiration, I admire anything. It could be a gift of gab, or it could be a choice of topic laid out by a table topic master, or it could be a wonderful table topic presented by my previous speaker. Anything and everything which is served in front of me, I love it, I observe it, and that is precisely why I am in Toastmasters. Toastmaster is not a mere lip service where we talk about mutually supporting learning environment. And what is this supporting learning environment? It is that mutual admiration which we learn from each other, from anyone who is coming and performing, anyone who is coming and evaluating, anyone who is coming and doing a role. I feel if that is something which I have never tried and never done, I admire. So admiring is not limited to one particular admiration. I love everything which I can collect and put it in my goodie bag and take home. And that is how I keep learning. And the day I stop that learning, probably I am no more existing. Thank you, Table Topic Master, for this insightful topic. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you, DTM Haris, for such a nice take on the topic. Now I'll move to the next. Uh, DTM Sourav Dutta, would you like?
Not me. It's the guest
Yeah.
who's we Nizam.
Okay. Yeah. So the Nizam, the topic for you is what is a habit you are trying to break? The topic is what is a habit you are trying to break?
Well, thank you for the topic. The habit that I'm trying to break is, I would say, procrastinating. When it comes to procrastinating, I've come across a quote that really made me think that I'm not supposed to procrastinate something. That quote was, when you end up procrastinating, you don't end up doing that thing for that day. You end up losing it, and you tend to just extend the thing when you do it. So that really made me think why I'm procrastinating, and makes me realize that I'm not supposed to do this, and me trying to correct that. It also it also just makes you feel like you want to do something, but yet you're not able to do that because of various reasons. So it may be anything. It might be a little task that you're trying to complete, or an important thing that is supposed that is already, that's already been delayed, or you're trying to complete it but you're not able to. So that is one habit that I'm trying to break. And the quote that I said really inspired me, and I'm on the learning of how to implement it in my daily life, and to not procrastinate things. Thank you.
Oh, thanks for the wonderful take, and I can relate on the procrastination. And I realized that the more we procrastinate, the more difficult it becomes for us to complete that task. That's the my learning from the procrastination. We'll move to the next speaker, Aina Gupta. Would you like to take the topic?
Yes, please.
Okay. So
Am I
the topic for you is what is a habit you think everyone should have? What is a habit you think everyone should have?
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, for this wonderful topic. The habit that I think everybody should have is the habit of discipline. By discipline, I do not mean that you have to live a completely scheduled and follow a particular timetable throughout the day and every day of your life. By discipline, I mean you pick up one habit and you follow it rigorously. Say, for example, I choose that I will get up at 6 a.m. in the morning. I am getting up at 6 a.m. in the morning, no matter what the day is. Say it's either it is Monday, I have to go for my job, or it is a Sunday, I have a free day and I can sleep for, say, for example, 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. But if I choose that particular thing, that I have to get up at 6 a.m. in the morning, I am disciplined enough to commit to it every day, no matter what the day is. Choose your thing which you want to choose as the habit, as the discipline, and just commit to it. No need to follow up a very detailed and time to minute schedule. It is difficult. As we are talking about habits, habit is best implemented in our day-to-day life if it is easy, if it is broken down into simple things, as said by James Clear in his book Atomic Habits. If I break the habit into very small pieces like atoms, which are the building blocks, it can be easily implemented. So, being disciplined is the habit that I would like to have in my life, and I also think that everybody should have in his or her life. Thank you, and over to you, Mr. Table Topic Master Prasang.
Thank you for the speaking on the topic. And the discipline word is quite simple to pronounce, but difficult to follow it and build a discipline in our life. We'll move to the next speaker, and next speaker is Priyanka.
Hi. Thank
Okay,
you.
Priyanka.
Yeah.
Can you come on the camera? Or
Now, this will be fine, I guess, as of now.
okay. So the topic for you is, can a bad habit ever have a positive side? The topic is, can a bad habit have a can a bad habit ever have a positive side?
Thank you, Toastmaster, for this topic. Okay, so can a bad habit have a good side of it? I think so. As we know, a coin has both sides. I would like to relate this phrase with habit as well, because I have this one habit of making. I mean, just if I am given any task, I make it sure that I have to complete it before time. In that process, I may I will just tell my colleagues or whoever my subordinates are to just get it. I will just pester them. So because of this. This habit of mine, I will just pressure them to do it. No, you will have to do it. You'll have to do it. So, but although the work is done at a relatively, I mean, a quicker speed, but I think so. It is always not necessary to be in such a hurry, and maybe the quality is affected because of this one habit of me. So I can't actually say it's a good habit, or I cannot what can I say, I just cannot have a uh, I cannot take this habit into whether it is a good habit or a bad habit. I just cannot classify it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Priyanka, for taking the take on the topic. And for me, the positive side of one of the bad habit is like I wake up late, and then this give me chance to sleep longer, for the 8 to 9 hours. That's the positive side of waking up late. And with this, I would like to end the table topic. Yeah, Jason.
Thank you, Toastmasters Prasang. Our table topic master were given a simple and thought-provoking topics to all the aspirants. A big round of applause to our table topic master, Toastmaster Prasang. With these Toastmasters, let's move on to the next session, that is general evaluation session. Now, I would like to call today's general evaluator, Toastmaster Punith, to evaluate the entire session. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kala. Like every meeting, today we got to know about a lot. It can be the quality of great leaders, the abbreviation of habits, or thought provoking table topics. Let's me share my feedback. Before that, let's hit the fog. Let's start with the prepared speech evaluations. Today we had two
Puneet,
speeches.
Puneet, sorry, I sent a message to you. My laptop is very low on battery. It will die anytime. Can I do the table topic evaluation first? Do
Okay,
it.
sure, Saurabh. Can I? Okay, let me quickly share your intro. Okay, now let's welcome distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta, and he is going to evaluate a table topic of the speakers. And to Sourav Dutta, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta is a winner of 2 DTM awards and has completed 11 paths in Toastmaster pathway. He has been a President's Distinguished Division Director, a Distinguished Area Director in the past, in the past. Outside Toastmasters, Sourav has held several leadership roles in Fortune 500 companies, startups, and non-profits. Currently, Sourav is building his own edutech startup, Practive, which he founded in June 2020. My personal suggestion to all the audience: I believe he is a champion in public speaking. Keep your ears on. Please pay very close attention, and his feedback is very important. Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Saurav.
There was an added pressure. I don't know why, because I asked for the slot beforehand. Okay. Okay, let me start with Meenakshi, the first speaker. Meenakshi, are you there?
Yes, DTM Sourav, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. So Meenakshi, your topic was one habit. What was the next part? At that time, there was some network glitch here and there. I missed that second part. What was it?
One habit I started recently.
One star habit you started recently. Okay, so uh, I don't know, when you started, there was a bit of a glitch, so I probably missed the beginning. I didn't get it very clear. And I know you would have probably done a very good job with your speech, but Meenakshi, one big thing about your speech: extremely fast, extremely fast. This is becoming a serious problem now, right? So don't take it lightly. I know, previously I told in a much lighter note, but I think today when I was listening to you, I was actually getting a little worried, because if this is the pace, and if it, sometimes the pace is a sign of nervousness. When we get nervous, subconsciously we become fast because we just want to get done with it. Tuck, 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 over, right? And we feel that we have done a great job. And because you have got an extremely good control over English language, you speak very well, and you know that your diction is good, your pronunciation is good, your choice of words is good, your grammar is good, and you've got a very good vocabulary. Now, someone who has got a pace, along with all of this, if that person gets nervous, it's like you fire a machine gun. Speeches do. It was at a pinnacle. So please take it seriously. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Right? Very, very important. That's the only feedback I have for you. Because as I said, there was some written book list, so the content part I can't comment much today. And coming to Rishi, most useful habit. Rishi, where are you? Rishi, what was the most useful habit you never told me? Or if you told me, it got lost in all that you said later, right? You said that, the most useful habit is something that if you practice every day, something like that you mentioned, right? So whenever you're asked a question like this, most useful habit, that one habit, which habit would you, these kind of things, in that case, what you need to do is consistency, right? Right, Rishi. Thank you, Noor. So there, what you should say is you start with that word, consistency. Instead of, you left me fishing in the pond. What is that one habit you're talking about? Start with consistency. Then say, where did you read it? Atomic Habits. Then say, where did you apply it? Give an example, and you're done. That's how this speech should have been constructed. What you said is, I read this in Atomic Habits, blah, 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 blah. And then somewhere you said about consistency. And then again, you went back to talking about your personal example. So you see what's happening is it's getting all lost. That message should come out right in the beginning, because that's what I want to take back home. And again, repeat it at the end. Harish had a kind of a diplomatic take on this. DTM Harish Bilgi. So he said that I admire everything when he was asked that one habit you admire in others. Now, this is a two-edged sword. It can cut both ways. In many cases, when the answer, like for example, tell me one book that you love the most, and you say, oh, there are so many books, I can't even name one. There are two ways people take it. One is that you have read so much. The other is you have read nothing, and you're not able to remember anything. Right? So you are leaving it open to the audience to interpret. So the way I would probably look at it is that you probably don't admire anything in others. That's why you're saying you admire everything in others. Because after that, when you said something, you really did not make a strong point. You still this, and then you said this, and then you said this, and then you said this. It was like a bullet points of things that you kept on mentioning. If you really want us to believe that there is, you don't want to pick up one habit in others, but there are so many habits around us, then just give one reason why we should believe you instead of giving us so many reasons. Then you brought the table topic master, then you brought the table topic speaker. It seemed like a desperate attempt for you to bring in some credibility into the speech in whatever you're saying, right? So I would recommend, instead of kind of went all over the place, just let's stick to one particular point, because the question is again one habit that you admire in others. So I think the recommendation would be to definitely pick up one habit, because it is possible to pick up one habit, no matter, even if you admire everything in others, say that I admire everything in others, but this is one habit that I absolutely love. So that one habit is important for us to call out here. Nizam, what is the habit that you are trying to break? I think what I said, the others about you, about not being upfront, you did exactly that thing. You were extremely upfront. You just started off saying that with procrastination. Just that you need to use a personal story. After procrastination, you went on a Gyan trip. It was more like you kept on saying, procrastination is bad, and this and that, and then this, and then more, blah, 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 and more blah, and then more blah. That is not the way it should be done. You have to say procrastination is bad, one or two lines, and then give us a story of where you procrastinated and that led you to lose something. That will bring in the credibility. Then the next speaker was Nizam, was Aina. Aina, the habit that everyone should have. Okay, where is Aina? Okay. Bang on start, beautiful speech, very confident speaker, and your smile says that you know all of this. You have heard this many times before from many people. Good. Specific answer at the start, personal example, check everything. Two things. One, please don't walk when you're speaking. My head was almost spinning because it was extremely distracting, and you walk as fast as you speak. So, it was kind of, will I pay attention to your background or to your content? That was becoming a challenge. But that's not a major problem. I think maybe there was some commitments because of which you would have been working in a serious context, you would not do that. Aina, stop once you're done. You did not stop your ending, and when you stopped, there was a significant gap. So if you go back and see the recording, there was a lot of drag. You could have probably ended somewhere around the green card. You went on saying some things which was absolutely not making any sense. It took away a lot of your climax. So end with a bang. End just when you're done. You don't need to speak for till the red card is up. You can stop even when the green card is up. So you know that, right? So I think your speech was very beautifully done. So the meaty part was done. Stop it there. Finally, Priyanka, can a bad habit have a positive side? Okay, Priyanka, all those niceties are not required. Thank you for a nice table topic and all that. Start with that one bad habit. Yes, a bad habit can have a positive side or may not have, whatever you want to say. Agree, disagree. But start with that answer. Can means it has a yes or no answer, or I don't know, whatever you want to say. Priyanka, camera is definitely required. So if it is possible, try to keep your camera on, because it is always it's good that we get to see your expressions. And one very important thing, Priyanka, you are going around in circles, so there was no specific point that was coming out. So yes, so that was my evaluation. And yes, Bindu, yeah, a bad day because I missed my flight, but no, that did not impact my evaluation. Or did it? Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta, for sharing your valuable feedback. And congratulations to all the table topic speakers who attempted it. And then thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Sourav, again for taking this role at the last moment. And I enjoyed your table topic evaluation. Let us give a big round of applause for Sourav. Now, it is time to get back to our evaluation. Let's start with the prepared speech evaluation. And we had an icebreaker speech today, and this speech is going to be evaluated by Toastmasters Smruti S. Mohanty. She is an experienced B2B sales professional and certified soft skills trainer with a decade of industry exposure, currently pursuing a full-time master's degree in the US. And she is a mindful introvert striving to become a profound public speaker. Grateful for the camaraderie of the Toastmaster fraternity, she actively serves as a club mentor, club coach, and as an area director across various districts. While continuously learning and growing through her pathway, she also serves as the president of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. Over to you, Toastmasters Smruti, and please give the feedback for the first speech.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Roshni, if your action inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Today, with your speech, you inspired me as an audience to dream more, having a right mindset, to learn more, again having a right mindset, and also to become more by practicing more. It all boils down to the right mindset. That was my key takeaway from your speech today, to have a right mindset and a good attitude to inspire and to prosper and progress in life. Thank you so much, and I congratulate you for delivering your icebreaker speech. Other than the leadership part, rather correlated to the same, which I love the most, is your correlation which you brought with your pathway and your icebreaker speech. Your path is dynamic leadership, and you decided to deliver a speech on leadership, an aspect of leadership. The intent of an icebreaker speech is to know about the speaker more. I learned the kind of personality you are when it comes to a leadership trait. So thank you so much bringing that part. If I can add certain values here to help you and rather to push you become a better version of leader down the line, let me take this liberty to do the same. One very important aspect of being a leader is to have a very clear content while communicating. The content were beautiful. However, the transition of communication is where I felt can be worked upon. It is not the communication, it is an aspect of communication which is the power of pause. Very simple, cliche, yet impactful. You understand that our pace when we talk and the pitch which we talk are two different things. You pitch where you had a rhythm on the pitch, but the pace was so fast, I felt as if that Roshni just want to complete this pitch and want to deliver everything which is possible within 6 minutes. So if we can just pause it. You asked question to the audience, but you didn't allow them to react or even to take a pause and grasp the entire question. Maybe it's a rhetorical question, but we have to give that pause there. The pause gives the clarity. Second part, if possible, try to bring some transition where you're talking about the president and the prime minister and cut down you're coming to your personal life. Can we bring some transition element? Is it a trade which brought you here, or is it something an incident which provoked you to think on those lines? The transition story helps us to bring a narrative to our story. And third, if you would like to challenge something, you can be very specific when you're giving a story, because I only learned two things about Roshni, which is being having an active mindset, the clear mindset, and a positive personality. Can we add something more to it? Overall, Roshni, thank you so much for bringing this correlation of path and icebreaker. But if we can fine tune on the pauses, transition, and specific example, we can leverage the speech better. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Smruti. That was the careful observation put in, and the feedback shared thoughtfully. The feedback shared were thoughtful, and it was clear. And thank you for that. Let us give big round of applause for Toastmaster Smruti. Coming to the first speech, Toastmaster Rovini, I don't have much the feedback to share. But I can the share few points where I can resonate with resonate with what you share. You like affirmations. You believe in the life is like a believe. Life is like figuring out who am I and figuring out what resonates with us. Then you believe in ask for what you want and work for it, and you will get it. And you want to give icebreaker speech, and you gave it, and I liked it. And thank you, and let us give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Roshni. Now let's move on to the next speech, evaluation. The next speech was given by Toastmaster Rahul, and his speech is going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, and he is a working professional associated with a PSU as a senior engineer, very enthusiastic about learning new things to evolve himself, have an ardent passion for playing cricket and speaking in English, and strong believer in simplicity, integrity, and hard working. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, and please share your feedback. Over to you, Toastmaster Sunil.
Thank you, General Elevator. Toastmaster Rahul. Please spotlight Rahul.
Rahul has just requested not to enable the camera now, but he's here. You can continue.
Okay, Toastmaster Rahul. Turn back around. I love such short titles as they are puzzling and obscure. The opening was perfect to engage the audience. You asked the audience to close their eyes and think about their past instances where they got help, support, or blessing from their friend or someone. It really hooked me. I'm also impressed by your childhood small story in which your grandma put you through being resilient. How you came hurt from school and she advised you to be resilient. And throughout your speech, you keep focusing on being resilient and fighting with your setbacks. I also loved your call of action in the conclusion part. You you asked the audience to start seeing change in yourselves, and the world would automatically start acknowledging the change. To improve, there are two recommendations in terms of vocal variety and body language, because this is your project. For vocal variety, we have mainly three P's: pace, pitch, and pose. Your pace was okay. You spoke with a certain flow. However, if you took pauses at different instances, like after your grandma's story, or you mentioned William Shakespeare's quote or Roshni Banerjee's quote, you could have taken a pause there. These pauses gives give some time audience to grab the message. On pitch and tone part, you could have done much better. When you came back from school hurt, you could have lowered your tone. Like, when I came back from school, I hurt, like that. Now next, body language. Body language includes eye contact, facial expression, hand gestures. So I noticed that you were folding your hands simultaneously. That was not looking good. Overall, it was a marvelous and very motivational speech focusing on being resilient, never giving up, and acknowledging your changes. If you uh, apply these recommendations, your speech would be more effective and inspirational. Thank you for your speech. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you,
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Sunil, for sharing constructive feedback. I like the way you shared the recommendation. The recommendation was filled with example so that it is very easy for the audience or the speaker to understand. Then I felt your feedbacks were genuine. Thank you for that. Let us give big round of applause for Toastmaster Sunil. Then coming to the Toastmaster Rahul's speech, what I liked in Rahul's speech is taking a courage to plan an activity in speech. For me, it would be difficult, and the way he did it, I liked it. Probably, I will. It might be an idea for me to try it in my speeches in future. Yeah, one suggestion I want to add it for the activity in the one activity. Uh, if you can bring in one specific scenario, and then in a specific scenario in that imagination, so that it helps audience to get into the feeling that you want to create, instead of generalizing the situation. That's a one small feedback from my side. Apart from that, I uh, like your speech, and I like the feedback that shared with you. And let us give big round of applause for second speech Toastmaster Rahul. Now let's move on to the general feedback about today's meeting. Now let's start with the essay. And what I liked about the essay is the proactively doing the audio video check for role players. Then he started with a smile, and the smile was there from the beginning till the end. Then along with that, the much appreciation for him for uh, having a voice modulation, trying to attempting to create a voice modulation in essay speech. And we started the meeting on time. And then one feedback that I want to give to him is, I observed silence before the meeting, the hope of to break the silence, to create a warm environment. At least if you can try doing the chit chatting, so that it creates a warm environment. That's a suggestion I have for essay. And apart from that, it's good for me. Let us give a round of applause for today's essay Toastmaster Sudhir. Now coming to the next role, the presiding officer, Toastmaster Smruti. What I like in your the presiding officer role is you start with a smile, there is an energy, and you can comfortably speak when you are spot on. That made me think that you are a natural speaker. And what special about presiding officer speech is you share your personal experience and how Toastmaster helped you uh, uh, build a skill, and how it helped you in your life. And that has a genuinity in what you speak. And it's always a pleasure to listen to you. And one suggestion, if I want to add, I observed the guest felt a bit hesitant to share their feedback. To ease the process, I have one of these options I suggest you to try. The first one is inform guests about their intro before the meeting itself, so that the guests are prepared the well in advance. Okay, I'm going to be asked about my intro during the presiding officer role. Or instead of asking, can you share something, be specific in what they want to share. For example, share your name, where they are from, and how to get to know about Toastmasters, anything specific, so that it is easy for them to uh, have what to speak, and so that it may create a confidence to it may give them a confidence to come onto the camera and share their intro. And apart from that, as always, I like your presiding officer role. Let us give user of applause for Toastmaster Smruti. The next role is the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kala. Toastmaster Kala ma'am, you are an enthusiastic person and eager to learn a skill. What I appreciate in your role is your preparedness. Any hiccups in any other intros? No. Any breaks? No. Did she any breaks in her voice? No. Did she forget anything? No. This is the power of preparedness, and this is the trait of a great warrior, I believe. then taking a courage to stand and speak, and it takes a lot of courage to tell a story, to share the meaning of a theme. And I loved the stories that you shared, and the info about the power of habits. And one comment that I want to add is uh, it was a the what you did as a toastmaster of the day, like sharing the intro, calling the speaker, then adding a comment to the speeches, that was good. And if you can create a much more warm environment by engaging the audience by asking a question, if you can just ask them a simple question about how they want to build an habit, or what the habit that they want to build, so that it may help you to engage with an audience. Yeah, that's the small feedback I have for you. Apart from that, I felt good. Let us give of applause for Toastmaster Toastmaster Kala. Next, table topic master. Just sorry for the interrupt. Okay, table topic master, Toastmaster Prasang Mani. What I liked in this table topic session is the table topic master is clear with what the topic master has to do, whom to call, and people who have not gotten a chance to speak are taken care, because those things are mentioned at the beginning of the table topic session itself. And topics were simple, and they were thought provoking, and we have seen the audience are eager to attend, and that shows that the how well the table topics are curated. And along with that, you added a short compliment comment for each topic, and that was an amazing that was amazing. And that shows that you can quickly think and add a comment to coming up with the short summary about the table topic speech. And one the next the feed I'm not going to add a feedback, I'm going to give a challenge. This is the biased suggestion, if you can think of, because I like humor. Then if you add a humor in your short comment, I think audience will love it. I love it if you had an humor. Then apart from this, I like the table topic session, and I like the topics. Let us give a round of applause for Toastmaster Prasang. Then now it is time for the TAGL report. Now, shall I call timer Toastmaster Rahul to share the timer report, or to you, Toastmaster Rahul?
Yes, Toastmaster Punith. Let me just share my screen.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you give me the
Zoom moderator? Can you give him screen share access? Or Rahul, you can share is there any disqualification in prepared speech section table topics evaluation?
Yeah, for the for the prepared speeches, Toastmaster Roshni was on 6 minutes and 39 seconds, so that won't be, so it's went overboard. And Toastmaster Rahul is qualified with 7 minutes and 13 seconds, and all the table topics are qualified. And coming to evaluation, Toastmaster Sunil took 3 minutes and 45 seconds, so he's not qualified. Also, one more thing which I would like to share is the for each sessions of the agenda, only the Sargenta essay time was on time. Regarding the presiding officer and the G section, we went overboard by 5 minutes, and the prepared session went overboard by 10 minutes. And also we started the table topic session at 8:30, and we finished at 8:48. So that also went over by 10 minutes. And over to you, Toastmaster. I will post the timer report in the chat box, the Excel file. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rahul, and I appreciate you tracking time for other roles too, considering the agenda. Let us give a round of applause for Toastmaster Rahul for the amazing timer report. Now, shall I call our counter? Can we have our counter report? Toastmaster Priyamvada, can you share the counter report?
Yeah, I'll share my report. Just give me a minute.
Sure.
Okay, can everyone see my screen? Is
Yes.
my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, so this is also like and ums are also not my forte, but I would like to congratulate distinguished Toastmaster Harish and Toastmaster Rishi for using very less and ums, and I'll share my report in the chat box. Thank you. Over to our general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priyamvada, for sharing your report. Now let me call Toastmaster Sudhir. Toastmaster Sudhir, can you share the grammarian report? Toastmaster Sudhir, are you speaking?
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
So the report is says that the word of the day was forte, which was used by only Meenakshi Girish. I hope I was not able to make impact regarding means the word to use. Anyway, there are some good uses of the meeting: proactive, ignomaniac, fight out. I'll give this report in the chat box. Some quotes were outstanding. Ask for what you want and be prepared. When you want something so madly, the universe will conspire to give it to you. Magic does happen. Spring back like a bamboo. I do not fear a man like that. Now, main thing was the rhetorical questions, which need not to be answered. Why I need to be considered for the club president by TM Roshni. Then proverb, success doesn't come overnight. Some allusions has been used just like I am the captain of my ship, I am the master of my soul. Means you are enough. Repetition of word to make the emphasis. It's like everyone who comes to ask, everyone who comes to speak, everyone who. And time is ticking for you, time is ticking for me, time is ticking for the timer as well. Some parallel structures, it's not about consistency, but also the more we procrastinate, the more difficult to get start. And the beautiful part is the rhetorical triangle, the rhetorical devices people have used like ethos. Don't take it as a wound, take it as because he put his credentials before that. And the pathos was just like magic that does happen when you want something so madly. Some analogies and similes like I'm like a sponge. So these are the things which I recorded. I will put up my report in the chat box. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Sudhir, for the detailed report on grammar. Now, let me call the listener. As I said, now I'm going to introduce, let me share uh, the Toastmaster Mita intro. Toastmaster Mita Shah is a teacher by passion and profession with a focus on building a strong foundation through early childhood education for children. Over to Toastmaster Mita and has fire as a question.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator. Now I'll just test the listener skills of all the members. Let's see. The TMOD has shared her story. What was the name of the boy?
Arjun.
So, what was the thing he was putting every day when he does some good thing?
Pedals.
Yes. Next, the third one is, what is the number of US president, president?
47th.
Huh?
47th.
Yes, correct. Next, abbreviation of habit.
Health.
Health, attitude, behavior, initiative, then T, thoughtful.
Wow, great. And how many highly effective people points our speaker said? How many points did she mention? highly effective people of the to get success, they will use this many points. She told some points. Number of the points. How many numbers? She told. Okay. Can I say 7 habits? She told, and the last one is our table topic master Aina Gupta. One habit she told one thing. Which was that one thing to follow?
Discipline.
Yes. So thank you for all the listeners. Out of 100, 95% you have given answers. So congratulations, and let's give a huge round of applause to all the listeners and all the members. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mita ma'am. I think you asked 7 questions. Among those 6, 5 or 6 we are able to answer.
Yes, the 95 already.
Okay, then how come it is going to be 95? That's my question. Okay, then maybe different value for different score for different questions. Okay, that's about the evaluations, the evaluation session. I hope the feedback that helped you to get better in achieving we get better in building your skill. And I hope you have your takeaways from today's meeting. And with this, I hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Kala.
Thank you, Toastmaster Punith. We really inculcate the point which you have mentioned. A big round of applause to our General Evaluator, Toastmaster Punith. Am I audible, Toastmasters?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Dear Toastmasters, how was the meeting? Have you enjoyed the meeting?
Absolutely.
I thoroughly enjoyed today's meeting. And there is a famous saying in English: we become what we repeatedly do. We become what we repeatedly do. Therefore, I request everyone to inculcate good habits in your life to become a better citizen of the society. With this quote, I would like to hand it over this session to our President Toastmasters, Smruti. Thank you and over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Karla. Can you please hear it for her for bringing those habits, its theory, its origin, certain tricks and traits for us, how we can inculcate it in our daily life? That's a very profound, inspirational. I felt as if we had an education session today on habits. Thank you so much for bringing that piece on the table. Now it's the last. Thank you so much. It's the last leg of the meeting. So if the polls are ready, let me just quickly check. By the time the polls are ready, I would request our guest or people who are still with us to help us understand how did you feel about the meeting. And parallelly, please keep on voting your favorite person in the dedicated category. It will help us to bring more qualitative content in our meeting. Okay, now let me go back and see. May I request Toastmaster Musaid, you are still with us from the very beginning. Would you like to share your thoughts on exclusively today's meeting?
I've been a Toastmaster for 2 years. I joined several Toastmaster clubs in Sri Lanka. Unfortunately, they all stick to the specification given by international without any variation. The good thing about your meeting is that it's just natural. It doesn't follow any specification, and there's a lot of interesting educational information, and the structure of the meeting is very interesting. I'm very happy to follow it and to follow the future meetings.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Musaid. You are most welcome to all our meetings. It's our pleasure if you join us. May I request Priyanka if you can please share your thoughts about the meeting? Priyanka, if you're speaking, you're on mute. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. May I request Meenakshi, you are here with us thoroughly. Can we hear it from you?
Hey, I'm going to consciously speak very slowly right now. It was a really good meeting. I really like attending meetings by the Gabbys because all of you are very profound and the way you speak is so nice. Like there was an icebreaker speech today, but even Toastmaster Roshni spoke so professionally. Even the icebreaker speech was so it was like god level even there, and it was so organized. You guys stuck to the schedule so well, and the timing was kept up so perfectly, so it was a great event. The second I saw the book cover on the poster, I wanted to attend because I love books, and Toastmaster of the Day Kala did such a good job. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I hope I spoke slowly. I'm sure I started speaking fast in the middle, but thank you for your patience.
Thank you so much, Meenakshi. As in the beginning, we were discussing, and I think from your message itself, I picked that we have our own reason to join Toastmasters. And this bringing up pace and pause, something, trust me, most of us are really struggling. We are just trying our best to overcome it. But thank you so much once again for your wiseful thought. Now, this is the last poll which is on your screen. Meanwhile, let me appreciate a couple of things here because we all need huge appreciation in order to give our best. First thing first, thank you so much to our first time role takers in this meeting. Our first time role takers, like our Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Kala. She joined our club recently and she picked one of the crucial role of being a team mod of a meeting, a full-fledged meeting. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Kala, and please put your hands together for those that confidence and that content which she brought on the table today. Second is our first time role taker as a timer, Toastmaster Rahul. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rahul. After a very long time, I have seen someone timing each and every segment profoundly and alerting us with the color cards, which is much needed. So thank you so much. Let's hear it for our timer, Toastmaster Rahul. Now the role taker who joined us and helped us in the last second, that is Toastmaster Mita, picking up the role of a listener. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Mita, for helping us delivering a good TAGL team report. And to all other members and the guests who joined as well. On that note, our polls are done. And to begin with, we had an icebreaker speech. So no polling for the speakers category because of giving that respect to the speaker who delivered the L1P1 project. Second category is for that this is the beautiful category of Gabbys, that's the auxiliary role takers. We love these four people who make this team cumulatively. So the favorite auxiliary role taker and okay, quite a good number of votes. The favorite one is our listener, Toastmaster Mita. Can we hear it for her? Thank you so much. Next category being our favorite table topic speaker. Our favorite table topic speaker, though all our 6 speakers brought their inspirational and illuminating thought, the favorite one goes to Toastmaster Meenakshi Girish. Can we hear it for Toastmaster Meenakshi? The third category was the favorite role player. I wish if I can take a screen, if I could have taken a screenshot, but how come you can vote parallelly to everybody? It's like, if for example, if there are like 5 votes, I can see 5, 5, 5. I was just waiting that the moment someone will get one additional vote, then we will close it. And trust me when I say this, every role taker, our team mod, our TTM, Toastmaster, and our TTE, Table Topic Evaluator, everybody, and our general evaluator as well, they had equal number of votes. Just with one single vote, the favorite one goes to distinguished Toastmaster Sourav Dutta. So he's not in this particular meeting, but yeah, that was the categories. And thank you so much once again for all the members, guests, visiting Toastmaster for taking up role and making this meeting more impactful. Please join us on Thursday, 7 p.m. because we have a beautiful combination of speech as well as a dedicated educational session. Educational session from a TEDx speaker, from someone who has seen the World Championship of Toastmasters, having a podium finish there as well. He brings a wealth of knowledge when it comes to both the verbal and non-verbal communication. Watch out our guest group to know more about the same, the posters, the invitations. See you soon on this Thursday meeting at 7 p.m. IST. Till that time, take care and keep learning. I officially close this particular meeting. Bye-bye.